Welcome back. As you may know, a child life specialist plays a very key comfort role in our medical community. So today we've got Jessica Hotchkiss, soon calling her Dr. Hotchkiss. She's with Essentia Health to talk about her role and how she helps children and their families, including, this is awesome, connecting some with life-changing wishes. So welcome to the show, Dr. Hotchkiss.
Thank you. Not doctor yet, but working on it.
Let's talk about what you do as a child life specialist. What does that mean exactly?
Well, we are an integral part of the medical team, so we work in the hospital setting to reduce trauma for kids who are having invasive procedures, who have been hospitalized for a long period of time, just to make sure we're providing that emotional support.
Can you give some examples? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, so sometimes it's teach them about their diagnosis, whether they have a cancer diagnosis or maybe diabetes, and talking to them in a way that they understand. So we kind of pride ourselves in being specialists in developmental language at 2 years versus 17 years. So, yeah.
So it's got to be challenging, knowing that you've got these young people going through these illnesses at the same point in time. Very rewarding. So what's the most rewarding part?
I think the most rewarding part is seeing that mastery that they get from the hospital experience. So maybe you have a 3-year-old who just had a port placed because they're going on chemo, and they might be scared right away, but now they're helping the nurses flush their own port. And so you're seeing them get that level of mastery over their experience, which is really rewarding.
Wow. Let's talk about what you're doing with Make-A-Wish. You've
Yes.
got a child with a critical illness, and how are you then working with Make-A-Wish?
Yeah, so child life specialists really help with that referral process. So we can help get them started, help them determine if they might be eligible for a wish, and then get them started on that journey. So it's really cool for us to get to see what that looks like for them, because in the hospital we take away some of their choices, and this gives them that hope back to be able to have a wish, something to look forward to.
Speak to that, because I think a lot of people think, so what does it mean to be eligible?
Yeah, so to be eligible, you have to have something that would be life-threatening at the time of referral. So something that would be putting their life in jeopardy. And sometimes people think that it has to be something that's terminal, which really isn't true. So for us, it's helping them figure out if they might be eligible and then getting them started on that process.
You get around Make-A-Wish, and it's just such an inspiring organization. But oftentimes you don't really get to see the after effects of what this wish does for the kids. So since you get to be around, and tell us about how it impacts their health.
Yeah, so for me, both as a child life specialist, but also I get to help with that wish granting process as a volunteer, which is really cool. But in the hospital setting, you really get to see what that impact of a wish does for them. So it's something to look forward to, and it gives them something to hope for. So we're in there, we might be poking them, taking labs, and when they get to talk about their wish and what they want, it's a really cool thing. It's really empowering.
Do you see their health start to change?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that their spirit gets really high. They're really excited about something, and it really helps the overall hospital environment, not just for them, but for staff too.
So there's all these obviously conceptions about Make-A-Wish. What do you think are some of the most common misconceptions?
Like I said, really that it would have to be something that's terminal. And so we really want to address that and make sure people know it's just something that would be life-threatening or putting that child's life in jeopardy at the time of the referral. And that's where we come in. Your child life specialists, your social workers, your physicians, any part of the medical team can help them navigate that process so they understand that they might be eligible for something they didn't know that they would be eligible for.
I just think it's awesome what you're doing.
It's really cool. Make-A-Wish is awesome.
Yeah, so any particular stories that you've seen that you want to share with us?
Well, you know, one of the pictures that came up was one of our wishes that had to do with Harry Potter. So what was really cool about this wish, not just for our child, but for the staff that got to help put that wish on. So we partnered with Barnes & Noble in town, and they really saw the empowerment of a wish. And now they're like, let's help out, let's do more for the community, which is really cool.
Who'd you dress up as?
I don't think I dressed up as a great Make-A-Wish volunteer, but I did wear the sorting hat. I did wear the sorting hat. I won't tell you what house I was in. I'm going to let you guess that, but pretty cool.
You know, I have potions where you can just like throw it on people and they just make wishes happen.
Yeah, well, you know what? From now on, I'm going to say that.
Anything else you want to add?
Just that it's really cool that we're representing Make-A-Wish today and talking about this process. So to make sure to ask your medical team, to talk to your child life specialists, your physicians, and let us know how we can help you with that referral process.
Great stuff. Wow, look at that puppy. Tell us about the puppy and what happened there.
Well, so that's one of our other wish childs, and I think this is something that's really important to highlight is they get to choose what they want for their wish. So it could be meeting somebody that they want to meet that they really look up to. It could be getting a new puppy. It could be going somewhere. And no matter what it is, it's impacting them in that moment. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, we had one of the Airbud puppies on recently, which was fantastic. So thanks for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, stick around. We got much more coming up right after this.